Hello guys, hope all are doing good. Welcome to my channel. Like, share, subscribe and click on the bell icon for the latest notification of the upcoming videos. Do watch and comment for the videos. So we were into the topic of profit and loss and we saw every topics related to profit and loss. So in this session we'll discuss some previous year questions. Okay, so I have picked some questions for you separately and I want you to work it out and cross check with my answers, which I'll discuss in the remaining part of the video. Okay, so pause your video, try it by yourself and cross check with my answer. Okay, so here are the first set of questions. Next one. Next. So there are almost 23 questions I have chosen, okay? Variety of questions, so we'll see one by one, okay? The first question, a man sold 18 cots for rupees 16,800, gaining thereby the cost price of 3 cots, the cost price of the cot is. So what is given? Selling price of 18 cots is given. And also they have given that gain, which is profit is equal to cost price of 3 cots, okay? And they are asking for cost price of a cot or single cot we'll have to find, okay? So we know selling price minus cost price is equal to profit. Yes, here they are asking for cost price. So cost price is equal to selling price minus profit. Okay. So selling price, what you can substitute selling price of 18 minus profit is cost price of 3 cots they have given. So CP of 3, which is equal to cost price of 18, right? Now take the cost price of 3 to right hand side. So it becomes SP of 18 is equal to CP of 21. Okay. This both value equal to 16,800, right? Now we'll have to find the cost price of 1 cot. So CP of 1 is equal to 16,800 divided by 21. On cancelling you get the value as 800. Hope you understood. Next question. Similar question. See, on selling 17 balls at rupees 720, there is a loss equal to the cost price of 5 balls. The cost price of the ball is. Okay. So we know loss is equal to CP minus SP. We need CP. So CP is equal to SP plus loss. So SP is nothing but SB of 17 balls plus loss is here equal to cost price of 5 balls they have given. So substitute CP of 5 which is equal to CP of 17. Okay. So CP, take CP to right hand side. So SP of 17 is equal to CP of 12. Okay. So 12 is equal to, which is equal to 720, right? So we'll have to find for cost price of 1 ball. So 720 divided by 12, which is 60. So 60 is the answer. Next question. At what percent above the cost price must a shopkeeper mark his goods so that he gains 20% even after giving a discount of 10% on market price? We already discussed this question in market price and discount, okay? So I gave you a easy formula. When discount percentage, profit percentage, cost price, mark price are involved, okay? So substitute in that. 100 plus profit percentage into cost price is equal to 100 minus discount percentage into market price. They haven't given cost price and mark price. And also I told you, if the question is like at what percent above cost price, in that case I told you not to substitute any cost price or mark price value, simply find the ratio. So cost price by market price, on substituting you get the value as 90 by 120, on cancelling which is 3 by 4. Okay. Our question is at what percent above the cost price must a shopkeeper mark his goods? So what is the difference between the cost price and mark price? 1, right? 1 above the cost price, so your base would be the cost price, that is 1 by 3 denominator into 100. Okay, finally you get the percentage as 33.33%. If you don't understand this question, please watch the video related to mark price and discount. We have already discussed it there. Okay. Next question, a discount of 15% of one article is same as the discount of 20% on another article. The cost of two articles can be. So see, discount of 15% which is equal to discount of 20%, right? So d1 by d2 find. You'll get it as 20 by 15, on cancelling you get it as 4 by 3. So if your discount percentage is like this, then obviously your cost will be also like this, right? 4 by 3. So check with the option which suits 4 by 3. So it is rupees 80 and rupees 60. On cancelling you get it as 4 by 3. Okay, so option 80 and 60 is the right answer. Next question, a trader marked the price of his commodity so as to include a profit of 25%. He allowed a discount of 16% on mark price. His actual profit was. Actually, read the question carefully. You will have a doubt. They have already given us 25% and then again they are asking for profit. Actually, read the question. It is like a trader marked the price of his commodity so as to include a profit of 25%. That is, that 25% is included in your marked price. Okay, so read the question carefully. Okay, now let us consider the cost price is equal to 100. So your mark price would be obviously 125 because they have given as 25% above he marked the price. Okay, so 125, and your discount they have given it as 16% on mark price. So 16%, find it for the mark price. So 16 by 100 into 125, you get the value as 20. So discount is 20 rupees. Now selling price you can find, right? Market price and discount you can use and find the selling price. So it will be 105. 125 minus 20, which is 105. Now it is easy to find profit percentage because you know cost price and selling price. So find the profit first. Profit is 5 rupees out of 100 rupees into 100. So 5% is your profit. Okay, hope you understood. Next question is quite easy. If the cost price of 12 pence is equal to selling price of 8 pence, then gain percentages. So CP of 12 is equal to SP of 8. So CP by SP, find the ratio. You will get it as 2 by 3. We will have to find the gain percentage. So CP is equal to 2 and SP is equal to 3. Profit is 1 rupee. That is 3 minus 2, which is 1 rupee. Out of 2, that is 1 by cost price into 100, right? So you get it as 50%. Hope you understood. This also we have discussed it. Okay. Next question, a trader marked his goods at 20% above cost price. He sold half the stock at the mark price, 1 quarter at a discount of 20% on the mark price, and the rest at a discount of 40% on the mark price. His total gain is. Okay, so the question seems to be, but actually the answer is very easy to find. Okay, so I'll just give you an idea. Okay, see, let us consider the cost price to be 100. And they have told that it is marked at 20% above cost price. So 20% of 100 is nothing but 20. So your mark price would be 120. Okay, hope you understood. Next, they have told that the selling price, that is he sold half the stock, which is 1 by 2, right? See, total is 1. So from that, half is he has sold at mark price. So 1 by 2 into 120 plus 1 quarter. So 1 by 4 at a discount of 20% on mark price. So find 20% of mark price and find the selling price. Okay, so you'll get it as 96, and then the rest at a discount of 40% on mark price. Rest means, see, half already done, then 1 quarter is done. So you'll have 1 more quarter, right, out of 1. So 1 by 2 of 40% of 122 you should find, and then you find the selling price. You get it as 72. Okay, so when you cancel it out, you get as 60 plus 24 plus 18, which is on total is 102. So that is the total selling price. Okay, so you already have the cost price. We'll have to find the profit percentage. So 102 minus 100, which is 2 divided by 100 into 100. So finally get the profit percentage as 2%. Hope it is easy. See next question. A retailer buy 40 pens at the mark price of 36 pence from a wholesaler. If he sells these pens giving a discount of 1%, what is the profit percent? So what they have given, cost price of 40 pence is equal to 36, right? A retailer buys 40 pence means cost price of 40 pence is equal to 36. Okay, like this kind of question, let us consider the mark price of 1 pen is equal to 1p and they have given cost price of 40 pen is equal to 36 rupee. So let us find cost price of 1 pen, which is 36 by 40, right? So we'll get it as, on cancelling, 0.9. That is the cost price of 1 pen. And they have given that if he sells these pens at a discount of 1%. So discount is always calculated on market price. So find 1% of market price. Okay. So 1% of, that is 1 by 100 into market price is 1 rupee. You get the discount as 0.01. Okay. Now find the selling price. Selling price is nothing but 1 minus 0.01. Market price minus discount. So which is equal to 0.99 you get. Okay. Now find, we know cost price and selling price, so find the profit. Selling price minus cost price, you get it as 0.09. Okay. Now find the profit percentage. 0.09 divided by cost price is 0.9 into 100. Finally get the value as 10%. Okay. Try it by yourself. See next question. Vinay professes to lose 4% on sugar and uses a weight of 620 gram instead of 1 kg. What is the total profit percentage? This we have seen in dishonest dealer topic. So using that method, actual weight is 1000 and the weight he gives is 620 grams. So that will take it in left hand side and right hand side. This is third type of dishonest dealer. Hope you remember. If you have missed this, you can watch the video and come here. Okay. So 4% you reduce from 1000, you get it as 960. Okay. So now you got cost price and selling price. You have to find the profit and then the profit percentage. The profit is 340 rupees out of 620 rupees into 100. Finally get the profit percentage as 54.84%. Okay. Hope you understood. See the next question. After allowing a discount of 10% on the mark price of an article, it is sold for 360. Had the discount not been given, the profit would have been 25%. What is the cost price of the article? So we have seen this in had not given concept. Okay. So we'll see how. Discount is equal to 10% and they have given selling price is equal to 360. Okay, so you can find the marked price, right? See, 90 is equal to 360. So 100 is equal to 400. Now you have found the market price as 400. Okay, they have given as, had the discount not been given, the profit would have been 25%. That is, there is no discount at all. So obviously your mark price would be equal to a selling price, right? So which is equal to 400 and they have given us profit percentage is equal to 25%. Now you can find the cost price, right? See, profit is 25. So 125 is equal to 400. So we'll have to find it for 100. On cross multiplying, you get the answer as 320, which is the right answer. Hope you understood. Next question. After two successive discounts of 20% and 35%, an article is sold for 50,700. What is the mark price of the article? See, either there are two methods. Okay, either find a single successive discount, okay, net discount percentage, and then use the selling price and find the mark price, or else first find 20% of 50,700 and from that answer find the 35%. Okay, here I have used the successive discount concept. Okay, first x plus y plus xy by 100. Since it is discount, we will have the minus symbol. Okay, so you get it as total discount is, net discount is 48%. and selling price is 50,700. Now find market price, that is remaining after discount the remaining is 52 is equal to 50,700. So we'll have to find it for 100. You get the value as 97,500. So hope you understood. Next question, a shopkeeper sells a table at a discount of 20% and earns a profit of 60%. If he sells the same table at 40% discount, then what will be his new profit percent? This we have seen in market price concept. Okay, we'll use the same formula. 100 plus profit percentage into cost price is equal to 100 minus discount percentage into market price. So substitute the value of profit and discount. So 100 plus 60 into cost price, here we'll assume it to be 100. Okay, and from using that we'll find the market price. And now market price will get, and discount percentage they have given us 40%, and we already know cost price as 100. Okay, so we will easily find the profit percentage. Okay, just substitute in the same formula, you can find the profit percentage as 20. Okay, see the next question. The cost price of 60 articles is same as selling price of X articles. If there is a profit of 20%, then what will be the value of X? So CP of 60 is equal to SP of X. So CP by X, SP is equal to X by 60. Okay, CP is equal to X, SP is equal to 60. So we know selling price and profit percentage is 20% they have given. So cost price we'll have to find. Okay, so profit using 100 plus 20, which is 120 is equal to 60. So 100 is equal to how much? Okay, the answer is 50. Next question. An item is sold at two successive gain of 30% and 20%. If the final selling price is 31,200, then what is the cost price? The previously, as I told, the same concept you can use. Either find 30% of 31,200 and then 20% of 31,200 and then find the cost price, or else directly find the successive gain percentage. Using successive gain percentage and selling price, find the cost price. Successive gain means that is profit only they have given. Successive profit you get it as 56%. Okay, so 56% is your profit percentage, and selling price is given. Using that find the cost price. Okay, so your answer would be 20,000. Okay. Next question. The mark price of a sofa set is rupees 4,800, which is sold at rupees 3,672 at two successive discount. If the first discount is 10%, then what will be the second discount? Okay, so what they have given, market price is given, selling price is given, and one discount percentage is 10%. Okay, so in this type of question, what you shall do is first find 10% of market price, which is 480. Now you will get a selling price, right? So selling price is you get 480 as discount. So selling price would be mark price minus discount, which is 4,800 minus 480. So your selling price is 4,320. Okay, from that you subtract the value they have given as selling price. So you will get a value, right? So 648. 648 is out of 4,320, right? So we'll have to find the percentage. The percentage is 15%. Okay, try it by yourself, so you'll easily find it. Okay. Next question. By selling 175 pineapples, the gain is equal to the selling price of 50 pineapples. What is the gain percentage? Okay, so we'll have to consider one pineapple is equal to 1 rupee. Okay, so selling price of one pineapple is equal to 1 rupee. So selling price of 175 pineapple is equal to 175 rupees, and gain is equal to 50 rupees. Okay, they have given gain is equal to selling price of 50 rupees. So 50 rupees. Now we'll have to find the gain percentage. First find the cost price, so which is equal to SP minus profit. So 175 minus 50, which is 125. So you have got the cost price and selling price. You will easily find the profit percentage. Okay, so 50 by CP is 125 into 100. You get the answer as 40%. Hope you understood. For an article, the profit is 190% of the cost price. If the cost price increased by 10%, but the selling price remains the same, then the profit is what percent of selling price? Okay, so here approximately is given, so you'll have the decimal value. So approximate value you can take from the option. Okay, see, profit is 190 percentage of cost price. So let us consider the cost price to be 100. So 190 percentage of 100 is nothing but 190 only. So you will get the selling price as 290. Okay. Cost price plus profit. Next they have given if the cost price increased by 10%. So previously we have considered it as 100. So 10% increase means 10% of 100 is nothing but 10. So your selling price would be 290. Okay. Cost price would be 110 and selling price would be 290 because they have given the same selling price. Okay. Now you will have the profit, right? Yes. Now you will have to find the profit percentage of selling price. Read the question carefully. Usually we will find the profit percentage of cost price, right? Using cost price only we will find the profit percentage. But they have asked for selling price. That means what you will have to do, simply instead of cost price use selling price as denominator. Okay. So 180 profit by SP 290 into 100. Remember, always your base would be cost price. Only when it is specifically mentioned as find the profit percentage for selling price means you will use the denominator as selling price. Okay. So don't confuse it. Next question. An article is sold for rupees 2,400 at a profit of 25%. What would have been the actual profit or loss if it had been sold at rupees 1,800? So selling price is equal to 2,400 and profit is equal to 25%. So you can easily find the cost price. What they are asking, what would have been the actual profit or loss if it is sold at 1,800. So now you have got the cost price and new selling price is 1,800. So find the profit percentage. You get it as 6.25%. Next question. After two successive discounts of 20% and 12%, an article is sold at rupees this. What is the mark price? Find successive discount value and then use the selling price and find the mark price, or else find 20% of 16,896. From that value find 12% and find the mark price. Okay. Next question. If Mohit buys an old bicycle for rupees 2,700 and spends rupees 500 on its repair, if he sells the bicycle for rupees 3,520, then what is his profit percentage? So actually the cost price is 2,700, but he spends 500 on its repair. So total how much he spent? 3,200, right? So that also will come under cost price. So 3,200 is your cost price and 3,520 is your selling price. Find the profit percentage. Next question. 70% of the cost price of an article is equal to 40% of its selling price. What is the profit or loss percentage? So 70% of CP is equal to 40% of SP. Cancel the percentage. Okay. So 70 of CP is equal to 40 of SP. So CP by SP is equal to 40 by 70. Profit or loss. So CP is equal to 4 and SP is equal to 7. So profit is 3 rupees out of 4 rupees into 100, which is 75% profit. Next question. The mark price of an article is 20% more than its cost price. If 5% discount is given on the mark price, then what is the profit percentage? So for this, consider the cost price to be 100. So mark price is 20% more than cost price. So mark price would be 120. Discount is 5%. Now find the selling price. Okay. You know cost price and selling price. Then it is easy to find the profit percentage. Okay. Next question. A dealer sells two machines at rupees 12,000 each. On one it gains 32% and on other it loses 32%. What is the profit or loss? This we have discussed in a separate session. Okay. So those who have missed it, please watch it. Okay. So here it is selling price and not the cost price. If it is cost price and same percentage profit and loss, then what will have the answer as no gain or no loss. But here it is selling price. So I have already told you, when you have selling price same profit and loss percentage, then what you will have to do is, it is always a loss percentage which is equal to minus x square by 100. So here x is nothing but 32. So 32 square is nothing but 1024 divided by 100. So 10.24% loss. Okay. So these are few questions that I have taken from the previous year question papers. There are many to practice. Okay. So try practicing other problems, and thank you for watching this video. Thank you for all the support given and keep supporting. So thank you.